I want to discuss the murder.
Ronda dijo donga kun hankali. Wana kun bez ching palamuta kum justak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru. Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bongwale o gando. Muchashat pakat. No nama paole rachikun.
Well, that's easy. Rickard is lying.
Hakupa chekopa?
Because it was cloudy. There was no sun glare.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwale o gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita kumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podonar de hodunga ku. Mucho shat pakat. Kieno no nama paole rachikun.
Okay, then.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. Right.
Alright, what about you, Hanon?
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course, of course.
Alrighty.
Is there any other info?
What can you tell me about Calder and Hansen?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, what about Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Nope, that's perfect.
Very well. I will be...
Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you, didn't you?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was some bad blood between you.
Right.
Alright, and you...
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Yeah, okay. Well, I want to discuss the murder.
Ronda dijo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Ka chi kun ida donga. Iking kuno pamule rachi. Ronda dijo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez.
Well, Rickard is lying. No, actually, Handon is lying.
Hakupa chekopa. Ji
He knew his wife was cheating on him.
ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Ka chikun ida donga. Iking kuno muchashak pakat.
Okay, no problem. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and talk to you.
So, what do you want to know?
So, what about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Okay.
Right.
What about you, Handon?
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
So it's your weapon, huh?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need...
Yeah. You're not telling me something.
Is there any other information?
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
No. I appreciate it, thank you.
These plains are rife with wild animals. The swarm is... Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
I think I know what's going on.
Hakupa chekopa.
I want to discuss the murder.
Hakupa chekopa. Ji
The blaster's Haddon's. He lied about it being stolen.
Ronda dijo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunutek. Ka chikun ita donga. Iking kuno pamule rachikun. Muchashak pakat.
Not a problem. Okay.
So, what do you... Right.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any...
No. So,
Very well.
if it's not Calder's blood,
How can I be of further... Of course.
it's got to be one of their bloods. But he's holding his side.
Tong abom sha umnina wanga kun
It didn't belong to the victim.
runda diho donga kun hankabi.
It's Handon's blood.
Hakupa chekopa Gino
He is clutching his side.
runda diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Takong just takmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podada.
No, they're both guilty. Because they both wanted to kill Cowder.
Runda diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning tong abom sha umnina. Wanga kun bez king balemura.
Rickard thought Cowder was cheating him in business. He was also having an affair with Handon's wife. Oh, it's hilarious. No, Rickard thought Cowder was cheating him in a business.
Takong just takmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chik. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slim runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolfa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Damn you.
Damn both of you.
Takong just miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolfa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Achuta. Wonga.
We did it! Alright, let's go!
Dong patugas maktelia.
That wasn't easy though. That was actually pretty hard. I mean, I thought if you didn't look at the whole picture, you would automatically say, okay, Handon is the one that killed him. But both of them wanted to kill because of the situation where Rickard was stealing credits. I'm sorry. Cowder was stealing credits from Rickard, and Cowder was cheating, Handon's wife was cheating with Handon. So we got 1,300 experience points for that. Alright. Okay then, I think this is a good spot for us to stop for tonight. So I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and thank y'all so much for watching. I do hope you have an awesome rest of y'all night. I will see y'all later.